said there. So we're asking people whether or not other people have a right to voice their opinion regardless of whether or not we agree with it. Do they have a right to do that without having YouTube take their channels away?
No, because YouTube is a platform where people put their opinion out anyway. That's where people develop new opinions. Because people are getting the idea out there, and then people aren't going to be as closed-minded if they're hearing other people's opinions, you know. I think it kind of helps prevent a lot of the things that we're trying to tackle in this world, i.e. discrimination, especially sectarianism. Criminals might be a part of a religion or domination that no one has actually known about before they see it on YouTube. So the fact that people's YouTube channels are being taken down is just nonsense, really, in my opinion.
Exactly.
To say.
Like the types of channels that have been removed, they would sort of be talking about social issues. And some of them would be from the right, some of them would be from the left, so it's sort of across that spectrum.
And who'd be deleting them?
Sorry?
Who would be deleting these?
It's YouTube.
Oh, YouTube themselves?
YouTube
so they
themselves.
get to choose who uses their platform? Well, I don't think that's very fair enough. I do think that everyone should get the equal rights just to have their voice, their opinion, and I think if they are being censored in that way, it's definitely against our rights, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah. And I mean, the thing is, it's like people, so long as they have access to all the information and informed debate, then any wrong views can easily be shown up. But if people get censored, then they can be turned into free speech martyrs,
of course,
in a sense. And then what they're actually spouting gets kind of pushed to the background, you know?
Yeah, if everyone can voice their opinion, the right opinion should eventually come to the forum, yeah.
Yeah, and just one quick question as well. People are saying that maybe another video platform should be used instead. BitChute is being floated.
What's it
BitChute?
called? Oh, BitChute? No, I never heard of it before.
Yeah, this is what ones who have had their channels deleted on YouTube are saying, like, we can move over to BitChute, but it's not gonna be as big.
Yeah.
But basically, that YouTube are shooting themselves in the foot because people go to YouTube to hear alternative views that they don't get in the mainstream media. You know?
Yeah, perfect.
Do you think YouTube could actually go in decline as a result of it?
It's such a massive company. It would take like, and I know you're trying to probably publicise this now, but it would take a lot of work to try and get off the ground, to try and take on a massive company like that. But I think with the right negative publicity, well, not, if this is what they are doing, of course, if it came out, then I think it would take a big hit, and especially with everyone's online now. So if this gathered any kind of tractions at all, it could take a massive hit. Yeah.
So how do you feel, especially having a YouTube channel, about them just removing people's channels like that simply because they don't agree with the content?
It's not acceptable.
And how, I mean, and they say that they're doing it because it's anti-extremist views that they're attacking, but the tactics are sort of extreme in themselves too.
It's just YouTube trying to get adverts back on their thing after the apocalypse. So they're deleting channels that could be somewhat controversial.
Yes.
So that's what I think they're doing. Shouldn't be allowed because some of them didn't do anything, and they're just getting banned for no reason.
And have you heard that a lot of these channels are now advocating going over to alternatives like BitChute and other video platforms? Yeah. And have you thought of that, or would you do that yourself, or do you think that could even be a viable alternative, seeing YouTube is so big?
Wouldn't be, not right now. Maybe in the future when YouTube's not as popular.
And do you think that's going to be how it goes with YouTube?
I would say the way they're going, I would say probably, yeah.
And so what do you cover on your channel?
I film trains.
Oh, brilliant. Actually, last week we were asking about transport, and most people were saying Donegal needs a train system again. And we put up some of the footage from, I think it was the 20s, of the old train system. Yeah. And so the trains that you film, they're not local, would they be?
No, they'd be throughout the country.
Throughout the country. So would you then think that we need a train system here in Donegal?
I would say the way it's going, yeah.
Yeah, especially if they want us to be more green. Yeah. Okay, well, is there anything else you would like to say on the YouTube censorship? Do you want to give a plug for your channel?
YouTube.com/Rails of Ireland.
Rails of Ireland.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Sure.
And would you then think it is actually a threat to freedom of speech?
Yes, of course it's a threat. Do you know, like you wouldn't say to a politician, actually, do you know, that sentence that you want to say there, we think it's going to offend this group of people, so you can't say it. Like, no. And everyone is going on about freedom. We should be able to be who we want to be and dress how we want to dress and what gender we want to be. Do you know, it's all about freedom. And how can you talk about freedom when you're not even letting people have an opinion on something?
I think everyone has a right to voice. If something goes against me, even though I may not voice my opinion publicly. Inwardly, in my own person, I don't agree with it. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't like to see. I wouldn't like a threat to freedom of speech. I'm a believer that you should be able to voice. We're all free to express our opinion. That's my idea. But many things can happen that I don't agree with. But I still respect the people who have different opinion to me. That's the thing. Because everybody is on a different level of there's different levels of understanding, and some people maybe haven't reached my stage of understanding on a certain subject, but I still respect the opinion that they have, even though they haven't reached where I am.
And by people being able to speak freely, when we don't agree with them, it at least lets us know where they're at on certain issues, and it gives us an avenue to be able to engage them in debate and share information, and that could result in them having more of an opinion, or having more information to change their opinion. So at least when people can speak freely, there can be an exchange of ideas, and people can actually become better educated.
That's right. Yes, I agree with that. That even in a class who are being educated, there's examination going on at the present time, but they're swapped up in education. We're developing all the time. I mean, I'm 86 now, but I'm still learning.